guys, it's Jean back with another video. If this is your first time ever seeing my face, please hit the subscribe button down below and turn on your post notifications if you want to. If not, then hey girl, hey, and let's go straight to the video. Today we're going to be introducing a new segment onto my channel called Wine Wednesday, where we sip wine, and I got with me some Gallo Family Sweet Peach. I just want to say that of course you have to be 21 years and older to drink. Today on today's Wine Wednesday, we're going to be talking about strict parents and how as like a child to basically deal with it, I guess, without rebelling too much. So let's just get straight into it. Let's pour up our wine, guys. Well, if you're a child you can't drink, but this is a topic very near and dear to my heart. And by the end of this, it's still about late. By the end of this will be gone. So this is a juice soda. Let me give you my background as a child who had very strict parents. My parents are from the Caribbean, and so therefore they were strict from the get-go with me. Couldn't have sleepovers, I couldn't wear certain clothes, I couldn't go certain places. My friends' parents had to meet my parents, but I feel like my parents have always had good intentions, and I feel like that's with every strict parent. They just want the best for you, honestly. Research has shown that having strict parents can cause behavioral issues in kids, which it did cause for me. It can cause rebellion, it can cause opposite side effects that you don't want, and it could just cause them to basically go down the rebellious path of hanging out with the wrong people that you don't want your kids with. But you also don't want to have your kids too lenient either, because that can cause issues as well. Some of the things that I would say to give advice in order to build is the main thing that basically causes overprotective parents. There's just no trust, either because of their background or how maybe they were raised, or maybe you've shown them that you just can't be trusted, etc. Those are the reasons that overprotective parents are mainly made, if that makes sense. So I think the best thing to do is first off to build trust. And actually not just say things to get your parents to trust you. You have to actually do things for your parents to trust you. It just can't all be all chatter, witch water. No, you gotta actually walk the walk, you're talking the talk. I feel like another thing with having strict parents, especially as a teenager, I feel like having strict parents, you have to also show good behavior. If your parents actually go out on a limb and let you do something that you actually want to do, you can't push it too far. Your parents say you have to come home by 9 o'clock. You can't be coming home at 11, 12 p.m. You're never going out again. You're never seeing daylight ever again in your life. You have to come back, as you say, and then gradually give it a month. Be like, Mom, I come home on time. I'll be home on time. I come home 9 o'clock every night. Can I come at 10:30? Boom. Okay, you are right. You come home every night and you keep in contact with me. Of course, surely you can come home at 10:30. That's it, period. That's how trust is built. You have to start trusting. You can't say something and do the next thing. If there's a rule that your parents have that you just don't agree with, have them explain it to you. Mom, why can't I go to the... But this is me. That's the problem with me though, because sometimes parents don't like to explain, but you have to ask in a very polite way. If you say, Mom, can I please go to the mall at 4 o'clock with Shirley? And I was like, no, you can't go to the mall. Be like, okay, leave her alone for an hour or two. I swear, leave her alone for an hour or two, or your dad, and then come back and be like, Mom, I understand I can't go with Shirley to the mall, but I just wanted to understand as to why I can't go to the mall with Shirley. That will give your mom a chance to actually, one, think about why she told you no, because she probably maybe doesn't like Shirley, or two, she just feels like today is not the day for you to go out, which means there's no reason. So usually if parents tells you don't ask me questions, that hour gives them a minute to actually think about what they're going to respond to you, because they're expecting you to ask anyway. So hopefully she gives you a reason. If she doesn't give you a reason, then that's when you take step number 2. Step number 2, if a parent gives you an answer that you don't like, don't cause a problem. Don't yell, don't stagger. Show them that you're not fazed by it, guys. Show them that you're not fazed and that you're just gonna listen, and you'll try again next time. Show them good behavior and try again next week until with Shirley. Yeah, of course you're mad in your room. Take a couple hours to yourself. Don't show them that you're mad. That's number 1 key, because then your parents are gonna be like, okay, she's mad because she can't go out. Yeah, that's clip. She's not going out with Shirley ever. And then you're not gonna be able to go out with Shirley for another 2 months. So keep it calm and cool, collected in front of your parents, and then try again next time. What you can also do is explain why you feel that it is unfair. This is risky though. This is risky because this could go good or it can go bad. I don't recommend doing this step, but if you feel like your parents will respond to this step nicely, go ahead. You can explain to them why it is unfair. Like, mom says you can't go with Shirley at this time. Don't ask why. Mom, I feel as though it's kind of unfair that I'm not allowed to go with Shirley at a reasonable time, like 4 o'clock, and then be home at 6. Then your mom will respond. Whatever she's gonna say, keep a cool tone, don't argue. If she starts to argue, like, don't talk back to me, which most of your parents don't really argue like that. It's kind of like, I said no type of answer. So if she just says, I said no, be like, okay, mom, sorry, I was just curious. Walk away, let it be. They'll eventually feel bad though. Some of them could be feeling bad, be like, okay, actually I rethought about it. You can go out with Shirley at 4 and be back at 6. So you gotta feel out your parent, because sometimes they be feeling some type of way. Sometimes if you want to get something further as a teenager, like we're talking about like 15, 16, like if you want to, like, if your parents don't really allow you to have sleepovers because of like the fear of you going into something that you shouldn't be going to, or that they feel like you're not going to be where you say you're going to be, first of all, again, building that trust. Okay, to build that trust with strict parents, you got to really show them that you're serious. You got to maybe say like, mom, I'm gonna send you pictures every hour that I'm here where I say I am. Or you can have my location, yada, yada, yada. You gotta do something to entice them, like you're gonna be telling the truth and you're gonna be where you say you're at. Cause sometimes kids be saying they go somewhere else and they really be somewhere else. That was me though. If your parents go through your phone, that is a whole separate topic. First of all, it depends on how old you are. Because if you're 11 to 13, 14, I think your parents should be going through your phone. 15 to 17, I think you should have your privacy, honestly. But those are also some very crucial years that parents feel like you do the most BS, to be honest. So I think for a fact, if your parents go through your phone, you have to show them that there's nothing to see. So what I'm about to tell you, oh shit, I think the liquor's getting to me because I don't think I should be saying this. Either, because again, usually parents check your phone, it's because you did something with your phone. So they will make sure you're not on it. Especially if you're a teenager. If you're a kid, then of course you're gonna check your phone, make sure you're on no crazy websites and sharing information they shouldn't be sharing. But if you're a teenager, it's basically to make sure you're not talking to boys, you're not into drugs, and you're not into a gang. That's what the 3 for me. So if you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, either don't do them, and if you have a boyfriend and your parents don't want you to have a boyfriend, delete every day, multiple times a day. That's all I really have to say about that. Delete anything. Oh wait, I don't know if I should be adding this in, yo. I'm gonna just end it here because I'm getting lit, and honestly I just don't want to say nothing crazy that I shouldn't be saying. So we're gonna do part 2. If this does well, I'll do a part 2 on how to cope with strict parents, but the bad version, because I've had very strict parents my entire life, and I'm 22 now. So as you go older, first of all, 2 things. As you grow older, your parents will understand more, as long as you're building trust with them, that you are okay and that they can lift up the overprotectiveness from you. 3, they're only being overprotected for your own safety, honestly, for your best interest in mind, that you don't see as a young adult. You don't see it, but they're doing it for you. So cheers to all the overprotective, strict parents. Y'all doing it for us, and we are very glad for you, but you're just a little bit too much into our space. But we still respect you. Respect your strict parents. Be able to ask questions. Keep an open space for questions, and don't get mad. Don't be rebellious, and listen to what your parents have to say. That's it for this video. I'm gonna try to finish this wine now. I hope you guys enjoyed this Wine Wednesday. It's basically an advice column where I'll just be talking about different things. Maybe I'll even create an email for you guys to send in some questions so I can answer. But that's all I got for today. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.